Hello and welcome to the Blue Beyond Guide weekly update. As I'm waiting for souls to join, thanks for seeing this to come in, because I didn't get to share as much. Hey Larissa, hey Sonia. I did not get to share that I was doing this as much as before, as energies have hugely altered. And as I'm talking and sharing, and you're just getting a feel for my energy as well, I'm just copying and pasting my notes into my iPad. Hey Kay, hey Marilyn, hey Corinna, hey Sandy. So just take a moment, a couple of breaths, just to center and ground ourselves. Lots of energies processing. Come on, little iPad, please work in with me. How you're all going, hey? Interesting. Okay, it's not sharing, so what I'll do is, doesn't surprise me. So, 24th of February. Spirit and soul linking both, double energies, two soul energies coming through. Just allowing that. Hi Jade, hey Sarah again. Vicky. Freedom at last, Nikki. Dee Dee. Hey Sharon, hey darling, hey Kathy. Hey Cassie. Self-forgiveness is our superpower. And that's what's come as a starting place, because a starting place, beginning and the end, hey, is what I just got, is self-forgiveness of self in a new way on a universal level. So even if we feel we've done it over and over, there's still more layers and levels, because this has come through newly on a universal level. So that's why at the beginning it was very interesting. What came through was the sharing of, you are not bigger than these energies and information coming through newly, as they are from 8D in the human and 12 to 14D in spirit, as they first with humanity and linking spirit and soul, as I have two souls linked through my solar plexus, directly linked with Uluru, the solar plexus of the world. So these are very, very powerful, empowering divine healings that only those masters that are guided to come here will find their way. So last time we had 44, and I was rapt. That is a huge, large amount of souls, as many of us are unable to reread or keep reading or seeing what others are sharing more on Facebook. I know that I've pulled away recently to just sticking with bringing through. We'll be bringing through new super masterclass videos. I'm so excited about that, and they'll be on certain areas. Hi Meg, hi Angelica. So thank you for coming and being here. I will be regularly coming. Spirit has guided me my AEST 9 a.m. every Monday for the rest of the year. At this stage, that was the message that my spirit and soul have committed to, as guided by spirit definitely this morning. So we'll see I'll be turning up here. That's big for me to say that. Now, last week's video did a recap from the 12th of January from Uluru's healing. And it'd be really good if you have not seen that yet to go and see that for yourself, to be part of that divine healing, because at the center of Uluru that was revealed that we free was the word freedom. And in the last 1 to 2 days have I found that freedom for myself from the 12th of January. And because I've found that new freedom with myself in what I've been working towards 25 years to bring through here, I can share and bring from my 8D energies now and 12 and 14D spirit of what's happening for you each to grow further as new ascending earth masters for yourselves. So that's why Spirit said you are not bigger than the energies and information coming through newly in linking spirit to soul. So this is for you. Everything I share and say is for you, for you to grow into your mastership. However, I do need to state my truth in the human being and being real, raw and honest of what it is for me, of the vibrational level that you can just resonate to, in me voicing and sharing. Voicing and sharing is everything. Is really, we need to voice and share more, and we need to ask more questions. The voice, the voice, the voice, the voice. The power of the voice in our ascension is so huge and is an integral part, masters. Tabling, talking, sharing, writing for ourselves, which there'll be another super mastership class video on more about linking our spirit with our soul through the writing. I have taken souls through it briefly in other videos, in another video healing. However, I will do that more honed in. So what I'm doing is all my facets now of 25 years and the videos up to date have been so big. The divine healings that people are saying, see, I'm listening. It's like I'm listening to the people. They're saying people are saying they want one place because they don't get confused. Is it on YouTube? Is it here? The Facebook Blue Beyond Guide page? Is it a Zoom link that we need to pay for? So I'm going to say and keep it very basic that every Monday, AEST time, 9 a.m., I will be bringing through, it seems, a summary update of the week. And then I will also be doing super masterclass videos for an exchange. 20 AU was what Spirit told me, no higher, no lower, 20, 2 souls, I suppose. There you go. Okay, here we go. We just needed to shift all that before I can bring the new energy in. This is really big because as I bring these through my solar plexus, it goes out to the whole planet through Uluru. There's a very, very big, a lot of people saying they don't fully understand logically, consciously, that's okay, but they can feel it, and that's enough. That's enough. So I am in a process of rewinding 25 years of everything that's brought me to shift into 8D as my last lifetime here, in being an emotional trailblazer, wayseer for the planet, Blu-ray Monad 1 energy, because that's my role and purpose, and I'm owning it and stating it for you to break through and bring through what you are emotionally with your role with the planet. I just know what mine is. I've stepped up and I've known for a little while, and now I'm sharing this public because it's time for us to come out. It's time for us to speak, talk, and come out a bit more, whatever that is for you in your area. But it's about self-forgiveness. And that's our superpower, because I did mention previously, okay, here we go. There's a connection, spirit and soul link with Gaia and Source and the Divine. So it took 9:29 to bring that connection in. So that's wonderful. Hey, Kerry. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Melanie. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Becky. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Fiona. The voice asking questions, so many questions, new questions. Well, that's good. Good. We need to speak up more, and voice spirit has said for all past generations we are doing so. With us, you, right here now, as we're voicing now in this moment, this instant, like we know we're doing for past generations, all that, yada, 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 right? This is right here and now, brand new. This has just come through, linking both spirit and soul, because so many of you Blu-ray starseeds get the same info at the same time that I do for you. And then you get more insight and clarity in me sharing what it is emotionally and linking both spirit and soul. For you amazing masters, we're all mirrors, you know, and I'm the same. I'm equal. I'm right there with you too. And there is my difference as well. There's no jealousy. It's unconditional love for all. We need to be able to talk, table and share as masters. You're new ascending earth masters. We've never done this before. So how wonderful we can all be here together, paving the way. And so those that don't see this, they're not on Facebook, they will see this on YouTube. And they will also see it on the bluebeyondguide.com website as well. But it starts from here at the moment to just get this regular energy flowing in. And then we go from there to help give some stability, whatever you've got on going on in your life. Okay, I've only got to wait till Monday. Then Anastasia's coming through with a new update. I can hook in. I can not hook into me. I can hook into yourself with the divine, but you can link in for yourself to get whatever you need to keep going. Seems to be weekly. And it's a joy for me to do this with you all as well, because it helps me, my ascension journey, shifting that energy out to humanity, see how it works. So therefore, these are gifted from me as part of my journey. Yet I do thank you for those that do choose to exchange in gratefulness when and where able as guided. Bless you, through PayPal. I appreciate that. So these are Double Trinity Divine Healings, all of them. And as I wrote, I need to write, read, and process as I share, because it's part of handling two soul energies. So, okay, that's just, again, bringing that link in, feel it above in yourself. You're new ascending earth masters, growing into your mastership of your human vessels, linking with your spiritual connection, firstly through our emotions. These unique one-off divine healings will be gifted. Yes, I've mentioned that. How exciting is new super masterclass videos. I asked Spirit to shift the word class, but Spirit said look at it in another sense of energy class, no box, no fixture, no whatever. Because we are the next change of those of us moving through our emotions who've been feeling so deeply for so very long. That's why we are unable to resonate to others now as much, because, okay, big shift happening right now. Can you feel this? Just take a breath. So many links, okay, buzzing and humming, multicolored dragons coming in now, okay, here we go. Many links of energies all broke at once. Old family soul pole, I say that each time, old family pod soul group energies disbanded. So that means every group, your birth family, every single person that you had a connection with, that family energy pod, Spirit called it a pod energy, poof, gone. It came with the Atlantis Lemuria energies. All of this was written, and I know I recapped last week, but it's just important to remind us of how big of a transition we are in, because time altered recently and slowed right down. And I need to let you know of this. It's really important. I can validate it because I'm linked with time. I'm linked with the stars, the planets. I'm part of it all. And I know and feel and can say when this happens for the whole planet, I don't need a Schumann's resonance. I'm the Stasia's resonance. I'm the Blue Beyond Guides resonance. And I know you feel them too, okay? Then we had the goddess betrayal energies, again linked with the Atlantis Lemurian timeline, which collapsed. There was 2 timelines I wrote about. 4D significantly has collapsed, and I did write all timelines have collapsed. Old twin flame energies between 2 souls, no matter who with, whether son, daughter, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, they have now been broken in the last 48 hours. I can officially declare and say to you, through myself and what I'm bringing through, linked with spirit and soul, through the emotions, emotional trailblazer, way seer for the planet, the highest vibration, and what I am bringing through newly, I can assure you this has happened, and you'll be able to feel and resonate, but just take it in. 4 lots linked with Atlantis, Lemuria. 5. So many broken. And this has been shattering in the human emotionally and equally so in the physical. But not all are feeling this in the physical. Like we are. I've written, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater though with others. Okay, big shift now. I'm going back up the top. So that was a big clearing right there. We're at 16 minutes. I'll just take a couple of moments. So that's just a recap of all the breaks. It's everything we're going through is linked. The other biggest message is people that's come up over and over is people are blocking themselves is at the forefront as well as the self-forgiveness. It's linked as well. You need to trust to forgive. You need to forgive forgiveness to trust. That's linked. Also, people blocking themselves. People are getting information ASAP. And then they come in, they block it, and they've missed that they already got the information because it came so simple. This is something that is a pattern that I'm seeing being repeated with every master soul I've been talking to. So when it comes once, twice, thrice, but when it comes more than once, I then know, poof, it's a very broad humanity thing that people are doing. So it's about don't analyze, go with your first flash, your first glimpse of what came. Now, I've written here, you may say this is basic, but I assure you, even the most grandest masters energetically here who are moving with humanity are going through this newly now as well. This goes back ancient past lifetimes, Atlantis, Lemuria. It's linked to the monad, direct energy from the monad. We've had attacks at our monad level that are so far away and distant that we can feel something's not quite right. There is a lot going on, masters. There is a lot going on. A lot of people have faced symptoms of death and dying. Someone, more than one was close to me, went to a hospital, got all these checks and tests and everything, and nothing was wrong. And the doctors said, what is going on in your personal life? This needs to be from your emotions because we cannot find anything wrong. And it was. And they went on copious amounts of naturopathy, natural products that souls was tuned into by my holistic doctor, my naturopath, Grace Lollicado, and in what she brings through for the planet humanity, and we did it together. We sent a box down. It took 2 to 3 weeks, and they keep saying it saved my life. They knew. And so recently people have may have had symptoms of like a heart attack or a stroke. Yet when they go to a doctor and they get tested, nothing comes up, but they can feel and they get a message from spirits like I've had a heart attack and a stroke. What that is, and I was not expecting to share this so soon, what that is a faint echo and a resonance from far, far away from our monad that if we didn't wake up and face something and change, that was going to come through in the physical for a completion, but it was head off. It was blocked. It was stopped because these souls had some healing shift in change in their feelings, their emotions, and working through. They shifted it They had a big breakthrough further on their divine's purpose and soul's journey, and they made it through. This also occurred for me. I was, and we have been pushed to beyond our limits most recently. And this was shown in the news here in Australia. I'm not going to go into any deeper except from the energy of what happened in these situations, because I'm not going into the emotions further. There was a train that derailed. It happened very rare. It's probably only the second time it's happened that big in Australia. And that was after I wrote about all timelines collapsing. Then the soul family pod group energies disbanding. There was a soul that burnt his family himself alive. He couldn't handle that splitting. That is the most drastic, but that is from these energies of what I'm bringing through and saying and sharing filters out to the rest of the planet. Not the only one, but quite often, it's the precog. It's knowing what's happening. Okay, this has happened. This is now going to filter out in the world. I just don't share every 2 seconds. Okay, releasing, self-forgiveness, allowing. Hello, hey, Anna. Hearing other frequencies. Last few days, I've a skull cap on, some stiffness back of the neck. Call in the Arcturian, Sharon, and ask them for the unseen etheric implants, because it was just shown to me recently, and I've been dealing with this for a very long time at the forefront in the negative as part of my role here to penetrate the dark forces, was what it was called. So there is so much happening at our monad level that I'm not getting any more, but I just know I can see and feel it removed, and that's enough for me. I don't need to understand and go in and ask why and what. No need, because I trust. I've been doing this long enough now. I just know from personal experience of me nearly taken out so many times, and how many lives have been saved from the divine healings coming through for them that I've been part of, and removing entities, attachments out of them in their organs or at hospital. Machine shut down. Priest was called. I was called in to do a healing, and they said it's a miracle. The next day, all his organs kicked in. Yes, that's real. That does happen. Did happen. I was part of that. Absolutely. Don't share that. Don't need to, except in moments of now. I was giving you an example of miracles are here. Miracle healings can and do happen. It's time for us to come into our superpowers, super consciousness. That was the word that Spirit brought in for me when saying yes. People saying coming into new consciousness, and in stages going, it's super consciousness, people. It's actually our super consciousness. Okay, so this is these new videos will be super masterclass divine healing videos, little video packages. I'm very excited, very excited. So yes, today is so new. You're right. Clarity, hi Diane, hi Krista. So those who can relate to, they can feel they sort of died, but it's not making logical sense. Yes, you will know. And I cannot explain to somebody else unless they felt it's, there are no words. There are no words. And when that validation came through for me, I shed some tears, because it's important to acknowledge this. It's important to acknowledge, it was important for me to acknowledge, yes, I had the pain, the aches, as it was a heart attack. I got pushed to the end and beyond. And I kept saying, I'm so exhausted. I can't do this. Not I can't do it. I'm not coping. I'm not managing. I'm so exhausted. Yet I just kept going in the physical, but I knew I reached a limit. And that was part of the breaking through. And many of us went through this. And it's just a silent thing. Who's going to tell others that we really went through this? Who are you going to tell? Well, I'll let you know, because this is all about you, what I share. This is all about you to relate to. No, there's lots of mourning going on, darling. Lots of mourning. Heaps and heaps of mourning and grief, because we've got to come back in and forgive. It's about forgiving yourself to help with the mourning. Okay? Forgive, forgive, forgive. Hi, Cynthia. You in the hospital last week? Yeah, darling. Heart chakra cracked wide open. Yeah, darling. Hi, Gisela. Good to see you here, darling. Hi, Georgia. Gone up to 50. That's a really good number. Watch a replay when you get home. And whenever you see this is fine too. So what I'm going to do now is bring in a healing of ear shell essence that came up this morning. Ear shell allows focus and clarity and stimulates creativity. Just listen and feel. Just listen and feel. It is very fast-acting essence, which encourages ethical principles, positive self-esteem, and integrity when dealing with others. We have got a lot of issues going on with others because we need to forgive ourselves firstly to be able to handle them and deal with them. Boom. Trust me, I know I'm bringing this through firstly, and that has even been for me, and I'm still letting the crankiness go with others. It's been taking me a long time to release. When positive action is compromised by either over-cautiousness or recklessness, it's to help those who misuse alcohol, sexual energy, and money when they lack focus to achieve. You know what? Blu-ray starseeds, that's all of us. Because it's a part of our natural nature in one of those areas. You either relate to this for yourself, acknowledge or not, doesn't worry me. You do whatever you like. I just know it's here. Because we have so much creativity that we need to release and get out. And that's where it goes to. It's indicated where creative endeavors are blocked. So we're clearing creative blockages. You can provide clarity, positive attitude, the ability to focus on issues to take appropriate action. And the block is ourselves. We are blocking ourselves. We need self-forgiveness, people. We're blocking ourselves. No more excuses. No more this person. No more the universe. Not you. You're out. No more. Nowhere to go. We're in a round circle here. There are no more blockages. I assure you, the only edges and corners are self and shadow sides of bits that we need to own except for ourselves to smooth it out, because the universe has done its bit, I assure you. And I've done my bit in bringing through what I am with you to help share this with you. That's taken me a quarter of a century to do this with you, for me to take a breath, to have my freedom now, because it was hard work. And it was like slaving away for me, slaving away. Let's release the slavery energy. Gone. Freedom. Sovereignty. Divine sovereignty within myself. Yes. I have it. I have newly created. But you know what? I've still got a life to get on with too. I still have a son I have to deal with. I've still got emotions linked with him. I still call myself a young mother. He's 20 this year. I still have personal contracts with others that I will still feel challenges and difficulties and emotions. Anything else that anyone says being in 5Ds, none of that is bullshit and is full of shit. They do not energetically, are not aware of what it really means to be real and raw, living here as new ascending Earth Master, where we need some more time to ourselves. We need to slow down, to come into our personal spaces, to realize be in the world, not of it. Yet there are more of us, many of us here connecting right now. We've remained at 50 here. I love it. 5555. Okay, this is raw and realness. Let the others go. Let the others on their journey that have not reached and realized what we have here. And it's interesting that I'll go back to what I wrote. You are not bigger than these energies, information coming through newly. This is to trigger anyone's vibration that may watch this, that may want to bring a negative energy in. I don't have room and I don't allow that anymore. And because if someone triggers to that, they are mirror. You tripped yourself up, because those of you that know me, no, I don't have that negative self-ego. No, I don't have the jealousy. No, I come from pure unconditional love, raw and real. That I'm very passionate, I'm very soft, I'm very loving, very gentle. I'm also very loud. I'm an introvert and I'm an extrovert, and my introvert is learning to blend with my extrovert to be able to bring these divine videos healings through to you, because it has been very difficult and very challenging for me. And I shared it with you all along, how much it takes and how long it takes, the hours it took to clear the energies as a Blu-ray voicing up, Blu-ray one monad for the very first fucking time in humanity, linking spirit to soul. Whew. I am number one in what I'm bringing through, and you are number one in what you're bringing through too. And that's the difference. Stronger I am, and own and share what it is for me. It allows others of the divine resonance of this pure divine source, Christ consciousness energy link. For those of you who value and appreciate this link, to value and appreciate yourself. And it really took with me forgiving myself on all layers and levels and every chakra. It's taking me a very long time as well. So all that other bullshit, the light fluffy stuff of just do that. No, guys, you know that. I know that. Let them be. Move on. Let's just, you know. Release, release, release. We're going to another part now. Okay, this is where I've been taken. Self-forgiveness is our superpower. Okay, this is a place where you either stay or go. Spirit's saying you'll either continue watching or you'll leave this to later. Whatever you do is fine. That was very big already. So I'm just going to take a couple of minutes. Hey, Eleanor, Lydia Bain. Hey, Matthew. Michael's doing, thank you for asking, because he nearly died as well twice, my partner. It's not my place to share any more personal details with him. However, he's here and he's healing with what he's endured to go through. He's amazing because humanity needs him as well, because I need him as my rock to back me up and support me in bringing through everything that I do. Same as my spiritual sister, Grace Lolakato, is the other. Those two are like my twin children energies of the masculine and feminine to help me, plus many other masters around me in the private New Light Paradigm Group 144, all those masters supporting me. We need to support and help each other. So I thank all you and honor you too for bringing your beautiful energy on here as we're bringing this healing through to humanity just by you joining here. Then it's not just. Okay? So self-forgiveness is our superpower. As Spirit said last time, and it's interesting because I said last time I don't use the word cannot often, and I only do it deliberately. We cannot move forward further in our journeys unless we forgive ourselves. And it's come up again on a universal level of past lives as well, generational, universally, and from when we were created gods of another planet. That's going to be Super Masterclass number 2. It's about when we're created gods and other planets and the healing to come with that if you're interested, okay? So, okay, it has come. Spirit's asked me, I'm not sure why. I need to say it. I can feel my chakras vibrating. That if you are interested in any of the super master classes that I'm mentioning here, please email me. And I'm like, really, Spirit? There's only one me living in the flow, writing and sharing videos. How am I going to manage all the emails of people? However, I have been asked at theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com or through bluebeyondguide.com. There's an area where you can message me and say, I am interested in the new super master classes. So I had to share that energy link by me sharing that with you. So our superpower, Spirit said last time, we cannot move forward further in our journeys unless we forgive ourselves. And I say that bravely, as it can't be taken out of context here, as I mean about cannot move forward in our journeys further in a very good and positive way of when you've worked through all you have, brave spiritual masters and you ascending earth masters, then self-forgiveness on many layers and levels through our souls or our solar plexus core that will bring your inner freedom. As I have just done this in the last 24 hours in both spirit and soul to let you know real and raw, it has been done in the human being. You may see it then advertised, sovereignty, freedom is here. We've just, yes, now it is in the physical. I assure you, and what I'm bringing through it is now has been achieved. I can assure you of that. And that's where you go, because I am proof. I am the proof of what I bring through. I've said in other videos, I'll be bringing you through proof. You need proof. I wanted proof. I do want proof. I'm giving you proof. And I'm also bringing through information before people ask. My last sessions, I gave them information, explained how something worked, and then they asked me the question. I said, I did just share with you and took you through that in the last 5 minutes. And they stop because it's time to get a bit more serious and wake up and really listen. It takes energy to bring through what I do. Yes, I know it may take a while, and that's why you've got the video to replay so you can go back over it, because I understand it's multidimensional, multi-layered. There's a lot to this. I understand that. I've written also, it's been done in linking spirit with the soul and the higher self. It's not, and it's not always done and taken care of instantly. No, this is hard work ascending. And I laugh, as I still have much to deal with, what I wrote before. It's how we deal with it. As we are sensitive and gentle and deep within, and this is our major solar plexus healing of the world going out right now. This is a transition we are in within ourselves ultimately. We are still in a huge transmission. Slow down. Put the stick down. Don't beat yourself up. Slow down. Please have more patience with yourself. We can. It's like the universe has done a bit of a pause in the collective. Oh, we've reached so far. We're allowed to have a sigh within all this of pushing forward and I'm not learning enough, and that all needs to stop and we need to come within. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, Janice. I can't, I won't, I can, I won't. Anyway. Okay, let me keep going now. So all past timelines have collapsed, and this is now coming through and being seen. What I was mentioning about the trail drama, the old past family soul pod groups have been disbanded. All our lost parts are coming back in. This is about soul retrieval of multiple parts of our souls, everyone. And me just writing that and saying that alone is enough for people to go, yes, that's what's happening. I'm retrieving all my soul fragments here and now. We are breaking through new paths and pushing through old pain barriers of the past. That's what I was mentioning about the near death and dying, feeling a heart attack, stroke, but not having it in the physical. On spirit, soul, mental, emotional, and physical levels, we're doing it at all levels. And I'll go more into this in the Super Masterclass videos. Old family soul pod group energies are gone. All past timelines have now collapsed. It's taking time to integrate our new paths, all of our facets on all levels, and retrieving all soul fragments. There will be souls that we will pick up with in our new paths together, and there will be many souls that we will not. Because another main area is about codependence energies. Codependent energies and letting go of all is huge. That is what brought my freedom in my solar plexus link with Uluru now. It's pulsing between the two, clearing, which I said I went to a conference in 2019 where I was smashed to bring that through, defeating the darker forces, and I didn't this time. I did it from home to bring it all to you, to those of you that wanted to link into that video. Not remotely somewhere where people couldn't travel to see it. I wanted to bring it to gift it to you all. So you all have access to that live video healing 12th of January. That's on YouTube. It's there. We are triply exhausted. It's about closing all doors to all connections. Past live video explain more about that. And reclaiming our spirit as we've lost parts of our soul, we're reclaiming and bringing back in. We need to be one step ahead of the negative energies in voicing is another message. Stop, take a moment. We need to pause and feel as we talk and share. And ask more questions. Take more time for oneself. I am actually verbally letting every single person around me know that when I was talking, they were over talking and they're in their new energy. I'm in mine, and for us to reconnect, I said, I just needed to let them know. Can you just stop a minute? Can you just, in where I'm at now, I need just a couple of more moments to feel from spirit to soul, to reply, to link, to feel. And so they just, oh, okay. They took a step back, and it created a gap and a pause and a space for all of us to slow the fuck down. Okay? To let the left and right brain start balancing and processing, because my eyes just went like that then. To then receive clear the information from spirit to soul. Yes, we are becoming the all, and we are our original divine blueprint, Janice. But you know what? We're doing it in a new super blue way. We're doing it in a new super new way that's never been done and broken through even further before universally. The message is less mind talk and more talking about feelings and talking. This is the block still. Took me years. So for me to say still, have patience with me, masters. Remember, living this for a very long time. It's the mind. Here. Less. However, we need the mind and the thoughts. And that's what being spiritually mindful consciously means. We need the brain and the thoughts. Let's be spiritually mindful consciously of it, linking through the feelings and emotions firstly. We're learning to walk again. I love when I share on my personal timeline songs of energies that are going on. Learning to walk again. Yes, we are. We're bringing back in our codependent energies from everyone and from the collective. And this I've written here, I'm cranky at those that don't listen to what I share, and I'm laughing because I'm making light of it, because I was very cranky for years. When people, when you'd see something and you'd let people know and they wouldn't listen, yet they'd hear it from others. Look, it takes a while. It's a process. Letting go, not being cranky with them. And you can say yes, but the higher picture, ultimately, they're going to learn what they do. Yeah, you try being a fucking new ascending Earth master and feeling everything for the whole planet. Not so easy to just write it off. It means you're not feeling deeply, emotionally enough to then shift it to then releasing it and not taking it on, okay? Whew. There's my crankiness, and people that have said that to me before. Good release. Thank you for letting me do that. Patience and letting go of anger with others is the final straw to be found in a stack of needles, so to speak. I love that analogy. Let go of each soul contract. And I've let go of all. My mother, my brother, my sister, my son, everybody. So I'm going to share now. We're going to 42 minutes. I'm getting to keep going. It is starting to wind up. I'm going to share something that a soul wrote in regards to this. Today I realized I wanted to save people. I choose to teach yoga to help people heal, to make a difference. I then wanted to assist grieving souls to help to rescue them. And she shared a quote: if one wants to make a difference, the only thing we can do is the inner work that's making a difference, as we can't rescue, control what people do or not. So it's that further realization. We know that, yet the soul was still doing, I was still hanging on to that energy of that as well, even me. Souls are still yet to realize inside there's some part of them still doing that. And if you're not aware of it, keep feeling into it, and then have a look if you're doing it with the collective energies that's come through. Just need to put the fan on. I'm sweating here. Whew. Okay. The energy's starting to wind up, Master, so I'll only share a little bit more because Spirit lets me know. So before I share the last little bit, I like to say goodbye, because I then all of a sudden go, okay, got to go see his bye, and I hang up quite instantly. So thank you for being here with me, literally, physically, as well as online now. Your authenticity, our authenticity is a superpower. Yes, good one. Boom. Good one, because people are asking for it more. I'm just saying, I'm just so point blank, and they're just going, no, we want it. I'm like, okay, you can have it. With love. So we're speaking up in a very new way, breaking generations of not speaking up through us universally. Atlantis, Lemuria, past timelines. It starts with us here and now, and starts with the self-forgiveness and releasing the codependency of other energies through our solar plexus. All right, I really am. There is more. I've written more, and that's okay. This is what it is for now. From mid-March, actually, and some areas before early March, I still have availabilities for one-on-one divine healings. More information on the bluebeyondguide.com. Okay, there's a balance happening right now. 417 hertz is recommended at the moment. You find one that you resonate to help release all the negative emotions, energies to a cellular level. Find one for yourself that resonates. The message from Spirit: listen once a day for as long as you can, at least once a day for 7 days, to balance all your chakras, clear, release through all your chakras, masters. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I look forward to sharing more about the Super Masterclass Divine Healings very soon. Thank you for your exchange, blessings and gifts. I honor you all. Thank you. And now it is time to go. Love you, love you.